Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Final Fantasy XIV Online. Stormblood. Or whatever. Stormblood? Is the storm actually made of blood? That'd be a pretty frightening world. No, I was gonna hit my head! God, hell, who's driving this thing? Sorry about that upskirt. I feel like that every morning. Playing the music up there. Jeez. Sure how they got stuck on. It's not so good an idea to seal yourself in a bubble under the sea. I really do love the costume design in this world. I mean, it's just cool looking. Maybe not that hair, but the design, the costumes are cool. God, I have to pay for all that. Could've just ran the other way, dude. Excuse me. Just a front call. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's take a look at the configuration. Options. GTX 1080. Just the full screen. On Full HD, we'll just make the text a little bigger, obviously at 100%. Not so good on the text size. But I think this is relatively easy to read. unlock it at 60 frames. Sounds I've just left on default. I don't need to change all this stuff. But these are your options, in case you're curious. For graphics settings, I just set everything on maximum. So this is as high as it gets. Let's see, blur graphics around an object in motion, radial blur. Actually darken the edges of the screen. Nah, I don't want any of those. Those sound kind of stupid. Enable depth of field? Hell no on that one too. I'd rather turn on the radial blur if you're gonna do that stupid stuff. Okay, mouse settings. Control settings, which I'll be using just for this. Oh, I forgot to move the vibrations. Well, that's important. Keypad and movement interactive. Yeah, sure. I don't want to really turn off. Well, leave everything on defaults. That's fine. Screenshots. Yeah. The only time I take those is when I do it accidentally. Yeah, good. Accessibility. No, I think we're good now. Now, as users know that Final Fantasy has been suffering some DDoS attacks, but hopefully that won't happen to us. Let's make a new character. I only have that other character just to see if the game would load. When I played this originally, this game would not run in my system, but I had a completely different system back then, so I'm trying to let my biases aside. All right, race and gender. We can do the Hur. The Hur are said to have first traveled to Eorzea, from her surrounding continents and islands. 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most populous of all the civilized races. I guess they screwed everything inside. They exhibit a relatively modest physique, both in height and build, and are known for their particularly short, rounded ears. Hurs are well suited for traveling long distances by foot, a trait thought to account for their swift proliferation. Their espousal of an eclectic variety of languages and traditions is a legacy of their diverse heritage, as is their resulting lack of a unified cultural identity. That's a lot of words. The Elysian. In former times, the Elysian were the sole inhabitants of Eorzea, claiming dominion over her. Traditionally a nomadic people, the tall, slender Elysian believe the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the Hur in their multitudes akin to an invasion. A long history of conflict ensued. Ultimately, the Elysian diverged into... Why is it bright backgrounds with white text? That doesn't seem smart. Into the 2 clans that exist today. The Wildwood Elysian took to the forest to protect their homeland, while the Duskwhite Elysian withdrew to caves and subterranean, opting instead to avoid all contact with any but their own. Lalafell. The wee peoples sporting short, round bodies, the Lalafell appear no more than children through the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas, where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that gradual migration of Lalafell to Eorzea began. Now, one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafells can be found in great numbers in nearly every city. Though Lalafell culture places great emphasis on blood relations, individuals are known for getting along amicably with members of all races. Mikot, I think. The ancestors of the Mikot made their way to Eorzea during the Age of Endless Frost, traveling the frozen seas in pursuit of the wildlife upon which they subsided. Adaptation to a hunting lifestyle has fashioned them with a keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them with exceptional balance. Lokit are known to be very territorial, and many individuals tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males. That sounds like we're going to be picking that one. Rogadin, known for their brawny bills and piercing eyes, the Rogadin are the largest and most rugged of Yor's races. The majority of the realm's Rogadin belong to the Seawolf clan, a maritime people who earn their keep on or by the sea, be it as sailors, fishermen, or pirates, but not seamen. Comparatively fewer in number are the Hellsguard, who are known for their more earnest demeanors and can often be found working as bodyguards or smithies. And the Aurao, which strangely enough I couldn't pick before. Okay, Aurao, the curved horns and beautifully patterned scales that characterize the Aurao often give rise to speculation that members of this hero-like race native to the far eastern continent of Othard are, in fact, the progeny of dragons. This, however, has long been disputed, with scholars citing several distinct differences in the two races as evidence of decidedly dissimilar roots. The first and foremost being the enhanced hearing and spatial recognition granted by the Aurao's cranial projections, traits not attributed to draconian horns, and the second being the gross disproportion in body mass between males and females. Again, a trait widely unseen in dragons. Wow, that is quite a bit different, huh? I guess the males get a lot of head, apparently. So, as far as they can reach. Boring. Maybe. Generic. Oh, they have tails too. No tails, boo. I'm all for the tail creatures. I like the look, but yeah, no tail. No tail, no win. I guess I don't want to be a cross-dresser, although if I'm going to play a game for like 120 hours, I'd rather look at a female's ass, but whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with playing female characters. Actually, normally I do. But in a multiplayer game, you know, people just get weird about female characters. I don't know what it is. I think it's a rampant sea of idiots out there. Okay, so let's look at our... What's going to be home? Oh, I wonder if does this even matter what the environment is? I think it's just for you to pose in. Meh, fine. Oh, wait, no, wait, what? Huh? I didn't want to pick him. Yeah, let's do that. Seekers of the Sun. The self-proclaimed Seekers of the Sun are the diurnal clan of the Mokit race. Their preference for the warm light of day pervades all aspects of their culture, as is apparent in their devout reverence for Esma, the Warden, Keeper of the Sun and Goddess of Inquiry. They are perhaps known best for their striking eyes, a result of their vertically aligned pupils and faintly colored irises. It is also not uncommon for their eyes to be disparately colored from birth, a trait considered auspicious among their kind. Seeker tribes can be found throughout Eorzea, with large concentrations appearing in Lisma, Lamissa, and the Sigoli Desert. Starting attributes, Strength 22, Dex 23, Vitality 20, Intelligence 19, Mind 19. That's a very well-balanced character, apparently. Keepers of the Moon. The nocturnal among the Mokit have dubbed themselves the Keepers of the Moon, shine from the garish light of day, and revel in the shroud of night, with most offering their piety to Mafina, the lover goddess of the moon. They are distinguishable from their diurnal cousins by their darker fur, larger ears, rounder eyes, more pronounced canines, and longer, skinnier tails. The ritual application of war paint to the face is still regularly practiced, as it is believed the vivid colors grant lunar powers. After a great many summers of conflict with people of Gridania, the Keepers have finally made amends with people of the Sylvan city-state, with some even choosing to make their homes there. Let's see, Strength 19, Dex 22, more for magic apparently. God, it keeps the moon sound like more like a me, but as far as personality goes, but I'd rather have more strength and intelligence. At least in the game, it's the opposite in real life. 16.2 inches. Haha. That's a darker tip. Darker tip for the win. A long tail? Yeah, okay, that's good for me. Let's see, hairstyle. How does cat have a hairstyle? I don't get it. It's all like fashion model hair. No bald option for the kitty cats, huh? Lots of options. What? No. Kind of longer hair. God, that looks terrible, though. Alright, well, I'm gonna constantly brush out of my eyes, but whatever. Go with dark hair. Yeah. It's totally meow me. Yeah, how about that? Dark peoples are good. Ah. Black and black. Oh, wait. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Eyebrows are very important. Yeah, there we go. I can really breathe. They will have less allergies as this character. Lip color. Oh my god. To be a color? Come on now. Facial features. Let's do that. Yeah. Tattoos. Let's do both. Alright, let's get this guy looking freaky. Oh, face paint. Oh my gosh, why are there so many choices? Yeah, no. Yeah, sure. Fine with the way it is. No. What that bathroom sound? There we go. Sounds like I'm really pinching one off. Yeah, I think I'm done. Let's do it. Sure. Yeah. Click on it. Orisian calendar. The Orisian year consists of the moon, Mafina, revolving around the Hydaelian's 2 astral and umbral poles while fluctuating between each of the 6 elements. In this, the year can be said to be the length of 12 moons. Okay. Let's pick 13. Lucky number. Okay, Halone. Halone, mover of the glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Orisian calendar. Halone is the daughter of Relgar and a bitter rival of Nofika. She is often depicted as a relentless warrior armed with a bronze great shield. Her symbol is 3 spears. Mafina is keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands it. Oh, I think I just read this. Thalic. Thalic is the ruler of rivers and wisdom and the god of knowledge. Okay, it's probably not going to be me. God of knowledge. Nemea is the watcher of celestial bodies and goddesses. She commands elements of water and is associated with the fourth moon of the recent calendar. Nemea is the younger sister of. Yeah, why don't I just look at the stats? Wow, that's a lot of reading to do. You guys care about this? Maybe you do. I don't know. Fire. Fire's boring. No fire. Move on fire. Earth. I think water is really where I'm at. Just like my Pokemon. Spinning wheel, no. Yeah, why not? I'm not sure how much it matters. Okay, character creation. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at all this text. My gosh. Let's see. Gladiator, pugilist, marauder, lancer, archer. We can go into magic. Conjurer, thaumaturge, arcanist. I don't think I want to do magic as my first character. Pugilist. The path of pugilist is one of incessant training aimed at mastering the traditional techniques of hand-to-hand combat. Though they command formidable power when unarmed, they are wont to use metal, leather, and bone weaponry to maximize their destructive potential. Their preference for fighting at close quarters makes negotiating distances an absolute necessity. This is why many pugilists are quick to learn the lightweight gear, allowing for maximum agility, ensures them better success in the battle than does cumbersome plate or chain. Marauder is a combat specialist whose weapon of choice is the great axe. Lancer, nope. Archer, nope. Gladiator. Swords, daggers, long swords, so typical. Yeah, let's do pugilist. Selected Mateus as your starting role. Proceed. I did. The stars for experience bonus is currently granted to all new players created in this world. Let's go with Zolaire. Yeah. Why not? I don't know. Let's say, Amateur. Yeah. Sure. Let's do it. So I'm even going to play this game as a single player game. Apparently you can do that. Play the whole game single player. So let's see what happens. No, you won't have to watch me go through 43-man raids. God. We'll see how far we can make it in single player. I don't know. Before I lose interest or before I die. Not necessarily following one or the other. Sparkly.
Here. Here. Feel.
The rubber rabbits. I'm supposed to look directly.
Here.
Was it all just a dream? Hey, you. Ah, of course it was, damn it. You alright, lad? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though, don't worry. Oh, hey, the game actually looks nice. Surprise. Ball carriage? What the? You there, halt! There's many others. What's all this about? Inspection! Men, search the carriage! I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. So, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Whoa! Amaja! Amaja! 2 arms! 2 arms! Seven hells! Consider this a warning. Now go! All of you! Tell me twice. We'll hate her, guys. Sucks to be you. Special. Whew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending me beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Bandit's the name, and Pedlin's betrayed. Or Brent's the name. What's this? It's a dog. And judging by your usual garments, I wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going whenever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory, that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Power, with glory, misfortune. Glory, yes. Meow, 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 meow. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win some fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ulda? Yes, true. Is it? Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Aldo's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folks know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monitors, cronies, would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight in their wealth against each other, and then showing no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Camilja, couldn't care less about Alden's politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers. Need greed and profit. And though it shames me to say, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold, Uldua, jewel of the Thunderline, where folk turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, and it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. By way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
So Caliber. All right, Final Fantasy 14. Or is it Cross IV? Because oi, adventurer, over here. Hi, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Eh, how can I tell? Heh. Name's Wyman, and my business is known to every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge even. Just this once, like. Is everybody from the country in this game? What the? No, maybe that would make sense, actually. Welcome to Ulda, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the desert of Thenland. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust position of the camera. When you're ready, proceed. Proceed. Nah, we don't need that, I think. Pretty sure we player characters offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. To bring up the quest window, speak with the NPC first by targeting him and then pressing the confirm button. Once you initiate a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Press accept button in the lower left to add requests to your list of current duties. Let's see. Coming to Ul'dah. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Sounds easy enough. It is plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off to the nearest darkest alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before doing anything else, you want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure, adventurer. On the quest, use the duty list to help you complete your task. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duties list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Selecting the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to view objects and rewards, or objectives and rewards. That text not great looking. Sure. Okay, let's go. If you're looking to mingle with the folk from all over, then the quicksand is the place for you. Complete a quest by speaking to the NPC with the checkmark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. Is that how you read with your finger? Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it pleases you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. No one can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry and lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's been scarce 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing that survivors agree on, though, the part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for the realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering. I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to recall their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and a midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody and infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Hulda in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ulda means more business for the quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Niamador? Niamador? That ain't... Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Mr. Niamador. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. Merciful. 12 as my witness, I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You too, attend to this scum. No, please, mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry though, if you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe. Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ulda, Meow Mirai. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little more about our fair city. This includes the introductory game tutorial. You've taken the first step as adventure in the city of Ulda. Listen well to the wisdom of Modi, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Okay, important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon to indicate a task or series of tasks are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Let's see, Modi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventure. Before you go charging off into your fortune, I've got a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You can see a giant floating crystal called the Aetheryte. If it weren't for the Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Meow Mirai? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilist Guild, over at the Platinum Mirage. Assuming those weapons of yours ain't just for show, you might consider training there. Finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, over the steps of Thal. Goods from all across the Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ulda, as long as you've got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Meow Mirai. There's plenty as want scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sasoriga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Pugilist Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that Instead of chasing after the guild the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let me know that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you get going. Oh, and let me know when you finish, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild to your name. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, select a character under the character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Select a journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and level quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key bindings, HUD layout, and system configuration, they can all be accessed via system. Select the active help to redisplay these tutorial messages. Game progress is saved automatically, so there is no in-game save or load function. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each play session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. A crescent moon icon will appear right above your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in the special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you're offline. All experience earned through battling, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50%. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates that your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns in all 3 city-states, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Selecting map from under the travel in the main menu by pressing X on the controller will bring you up to the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. The location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by selecting the objective in the duty list. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you've but recently taken up the Adventurer's mantle. Possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventures as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the Guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women with by their title of Mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. The new adventure status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. We have found that pairing a new adventure with a mentor proves advantageous for both. Fledgling heroes blossom swiftly under a veteran's guidance, and the act of teaching serves to reinforce a tested champion's fundamental skills. When a new adventurer or returner forms a party with a mentor, both will earn more experience from adventuring activities. This experience point bonus applies until level 20. Activities that award bonus experience include defeating enemies, completing fates, and participating in instances of dungeons, etc. Alright, let's go find this thing. Supposed to go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, did she mean west as in my west, or west as in the actual compass west? People can be rather funny with their directions. Okay, here's the thing. You don't have access to a Theranet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand on the Theranet shards. Attuning with the shards has granted you access to the city-state's Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. Continue south. Oh, right on that. Free companies are independent player-operated organizations, not unlike guilds. While there are no restrictions on who may join a company, players cannot belong to more than one free company at a time. Companies will advance in rank as their members earn company points by undertaking various duties around Eorzea. These tasks will also earn company's credits, which can be used as currency to purchase various items. To form a company, a player must first draft a petition and then get 3 players to sign it. These 3 players will become the founding members of the company. Yeah, of course we will. Alright, let's do this one thing. No, that hit the wrong crystal. Well, of course I hit the wrong crystal. Oh, does somebody want something? Already? Why, of course. What would you like? Well, I would like to know what you think of Ulda. So, how are you taken to the Ulda, Miyamurai? Have any new friends in high places yet? Ha! When you have the Sultana's here one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wyman. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Zeiss in the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Okay, so what? I only have 5. So it's all red. Is it swollen? Oh, level 50. What the hell? Definitely swollen. Gosh. Just starting, man. Tougher than leather. The merchant is visibly perturbed. Is an assistant? Sure. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours, Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of their leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking in hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help me help a merchant down on his luck? Give me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find creatures roaming central, Sandalin. Okay, I'm just gonna attempt to press like crazy. Okay. Why not? Wait, where's the thing I was supposed to go to? Hail, adventurer! Might you have come at the behest of Miss Modi of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. Yeah, sure. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Erosia, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it will be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherite you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. You tune to the aetherite and you'll be able to use the return spell. Yay! The return spell can be used instantly to travel back to the aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting return under travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes, Earth time. Only one home point will be set at any time. To make an aetherite your new home point, target and select the crystal to bring up the aetherite menu. Sure, okay. Alright, what's next here? Okay, that's not too far away. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. I see you already walked the path of the Pugilist, yet your journey has only just begun. I highly recommend you add your name to our roll, for there is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. The origins of pugilism as we know it can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad of styles crashing together on the bloodsands. Amidst the chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. The woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many strong, worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiatorial tournament most fondly. Back when bare-handed fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested a lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and the Ul'dah swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practice here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one that she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, by gods, and never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must first obtain the Guildmaster's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet him. Yeah, sure. So, you ready to present yourself for the Guildmaster inspection? Yeah, why not? Or can't you wish you to reaffirm your desire to join the Pugilist Guild? Sure. Master Hammond is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the Bloodsands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Now go and show him the fighting spirit that burns within you. I think I just asked what I ate a minute ago. Whatever. Past time you got your arse back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent. I swear to the gods. What? You're here to enroll? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I'll be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combination can a pugilist realize his potential. Yarg! Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak to you ought to speak more, son, and give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Ah, right. Joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe what you got it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself. Now. Yeah, sure. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny your place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling fighting skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Already gathering quite a few of these. Oh, that's right. Let's see, Geltha does not like the way that you're looking at him, but we'll let you pass if you leave a message for him. Hey you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. Do you know the Dilata? Short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding horse son. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12, I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalaman. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp. Like it or not. So you go and tell him. That's my quest log, so. This one. That's far away. Oh, that's kind of sick. The only problem with these MMOs is that everything is like grotesquely big, like needlessly large city. You're spending most of your time just trying to run from one place to another until you get, you know, shortcuts or mounts or whatever the hell it is. There's some crap around here. And you are? Huh, a newly come adventurer. But of course. Yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace? Very wise. As for my fee... What? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Aldan for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services. The fact that you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Miss Ramodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Huh. Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, all those markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eurasian commerce. All the great overland trade routes led to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Alda as their base of operations. They see to it that the marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there is something you seek, adventurer. A deadly sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor, accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content. but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heart of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Moody. Now, off with you. Handing over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Select the items from your inventory or armory chest and press hand over to complete the transaction. Now, back to the quicksand. Quicksand! How's your tour of the city, Miyamorai? Get lost, did you? Nah, well, Hulda's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't matter. You'll need to remember where things are. So, when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Unlike other melee classes, pugilists do not use a system of weapon skill combos. Instead, weapon skills are used to cycle 3 unique battle forms to achieve what is called Beast Lightning, a status that increases attack power and speed, allowing them to overwhelm their enemies in a mad flurry of punches and kicks. Many pugilist weapon skills will either change your form upon execution or require you to be in a certain form to execute. There are also weapon skills which grant damage bonuses when executed while in a certain form. 3 types of forms are as follows: Raptor, Curl, and Opo-Opo. By successfully changing your form from Raptor to Curl to Opo-Opo, precisely in that order, you will earn the status Greased Lightning, which simultaneously increases attack and speed power. As you increase in level, you will acquire the ability to stack the Greased Lightning status, allowing for even faster, more deadlier strikes. And, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Final Fantasy XIV Online. I have the Stormborn expansion, but of course I'm going to be forever before you ever get to that content because I'm starting from 0, so yeah, alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.